Hey guys, it's Jen from Blissfulmakeup.com, and I'm just coming off of my Sephora Perfection Mist tutorial, so I do still have that on. I'm going to do now a quick day look just for work, 9 to 5. Maybe you're going to turn it into a night look going into evening. That's another tutorial. This is just going to be something that you can wear just for a quick lunch or a meeting with the girls, or you get the idea. I don't have to keep going. Okay, so let's get to this situation. I have to credit another makeup artist with finding this. This is actually from a drugstore. It's Milani's eyeshadow primer. Very fierce. I have it on. It's still a little damp, but it is a cream. It comes in different colors. This is actually nude. And what you want to do is apply this to your lids before you put on your shadow, because this actually does work. I used it last night in another tutorial. It lasted really all night. It looks really good. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to take my favorite of all favorites, a 217 brush, and today I'm using the Too Faced palette that I just got. I have another tutorial on and a review on this guy. I'm going to be using Instigator today, which is this color right here, that gold that's got a little gouging out in it. Yeah, don't ask how that happened. I already gouged it. So I'll take a little bit on my fluffy 217, and I'm just going to pat that onto the globe of my eye, which is right here. If you guys can see that, this little area right here. So I'll be rubbing that back and forth. I don't go further than right here and further than right here. It's just going to be a wash of color, guys. So pull back a little bit so you guys can see. It's very voluptuous, it's very velvety, and it's just kind of like what are the shadows? It looks like a lot like Gold Mine from MAC, or it looks a lot like actually Old Gold pigment. It's got a little bit of that pearlescence in it that makes it, I don't know, 3D, so to speak. So it looks really nice, because if you're wearing, like, let's say a gold, it's going to pick up that gold. If you have a little green on, or if you have another color, it will reflect that. It's almost like a reflective quality, but still staying gold. So does that make sense? No. Okay, so we'll just wash that over the eye. And I already have my brows on, because Mama don't go nowhere without brows. Thank you. And next I'm going to be using this color, a Gangsta. It's right there next to it. That is more of a bronzy. It really just looks like bronze is what it looks like. Tap a little bit off here, and I'm going to put that right here, starting from the corner crease and working over, just to blend that color out. And it's giving me a little bit of a shadow. Now this color, generally, I wouldn't use it for the crease, but I played with it a little bit last night. It actually does matte out a little bit. So there you are. I'll take and repeat on the other side. Working my way up, I'm going across the whole eye. Now if you're one of my students, and I have taught you in a makeup boot camp, you know that I always say don't go past here, because this will recede this color here. But in this case, I'm just doing it, it's almost a little darker than my skin tone. It's not too dark. It's like using contour. I'm just using it as a contour, students. Don't get crazy. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit of powder and just kind of guard right here. That's another little trick I like to use. A lot of people don't like to use that trick, but I do. So, and next I'm going to take the matte color that's in here, which is Charming. It looks a lot like espresso. It's right here. I'm pointing to it with my pinky next to Dainty, which will be our last color. It's really like a mocha, chocolate mocha, kind of like myself. I'm just kidding. It's very matte and it's nice. So I'm going to take that color and using my beautiful, lovely, loved, beat down 224 brush from MAC. I've got like 8 of these, but I always need a clean one, so always keep one of these fluff brushes. I always tell people this really does the job for you, and I'll show you. So I take off the excess a little bit and come in right in that corner. Now you see, I'm going to show you from different angles. Here and here. Come right in that corner crease and just work a little matte brown to make a little definition. Not a lot, because you're not going out. Remember, this is a little day quickie trick look. Quickie trick. Oof, that should be my handle on Instagram. Just kidding. Twitter. Okay, so come right over here again. And this is kind of hard to do because I'm holding the camera, but you get the idea. Now again, students, I'm not going past here, but I'm letting the brush do the work for me because I don't want to do a lot of work. I just want to work. E-R-K. Just kidding. My daughter would be over it. So I again, you know, just blending it out depending on how dark you want to take it. Again, this day look, so to speak, isn't a day look for everybody. I have some girls that no, this would be their night look. And then I do have some clients that, yeah, this is very much a day look for them. It is not that dramatic. So I'm going to take a little bit of just powder and just kind of clean that up and blend it all together. Blending is key. I'm using this little brush here. This is actually an old brush, but you get the idea. It's got the tapering. It's not a MAC brush. I think it's from when I did something at Bare Essentials. That's when it's from. It's old. So take a little bit of powder again and just kind of work all that gig together. And as you can see, this is it. It's just very simple makeup, you know, utilizing a couple of colors. You don't have to do anything dramatic with this. Don't feel obligated. The last color that I'm going to do is this one up here. This is Dainty, again in the Too Faced Pretty Rebel palette from Sephora. 46 bucks gets you 10 colors, so it's a really good, it's a little bit over the high end, but you get a lot of color. This isn't, you know, your everyday look. It's a rebellious, pretty rebel look, and you can take it from these day colors on the end and work your way up to the night colors, which are on the last 6 colors on the top, or at the top. So I'm going to take Dainty, and again, grab a clean 217 brush, and just, I like a matte highlight up here for the day because, you know, it's day, girl. Keep it real. Unless you're going on a cute day gig and you want to be a little shimmery, well, then there you go. Maybe you're going on a little date or you're meeting Mr. Right or Mr. Wrong at the movies or something, and it's kind of like a little date look. Did you guys catch that? I'm talking. 217, I put it right up here underneath my brow. I never really went past here. You see that? Because I've got some transition color in there. I don't want to blend that out. Then I took the remainder of the product and just came in right here in the corners, and that really opens the eye. People will look at you and they won't know why. They're just staring at you because what is that? She's got a little glow there. I've seen other artists take a color like, I'll just show you this one, Nylon. Woo! That's more for night, and put it right here. And that looks really nice. But again, we're just making it a quick day look. I'm just going to do a quick little, use some of that Matte Charming, and come right here in the lash line. And smudge it in there. I use my fingers a lot too. I'm using my Tokidoki brush. It's a slant tip brush from Sephora. Again, I got to credit Lena with this. Lena, my friend in New York, got me this little set, and I love it. She called me. She's like, girl, they have a lot of discounts here at Sephora, and I'm right here in I don't know where, off East 81st, and honey, I'm going to get you this little set. So I really appreciate that. Thank you, Lena, because it's one of my favorite brushes. And then next, last but not least, Tokidoki. Again, she's got a contour brush. I'll take this and just run it across my cheeks and into a Nike swoosh. You see that? Let's move that Superman hair. Take this and roll it back into the hairline. And just gives me a light little contouring. Not something dramatic. Again, bronzer is your friend. It can be your enemy though. That's another tutorial. And just across the top of my head here, my forehead, down the center of my nose, just to add a little soft summer glow. And I picked these guys up from Sally's. I like to take these and just kind of clean up under right here on the eye. Let's see if I teared up. And I've got this mole. Wipe a little foundation off. And that's it. Last, I said that's it, but I got to show you this guy. This is my Khroma color in Orange Blossom Honey. It's got a honey tint to it. It smells like, oh, it smells delicious. It smells like the most luxurious spa. I don't know what they put in this, but it says honey. I'm assuming it's got honey. So that's it, guys. I finish off with a little mascara, maybe a little bit of NARS blush on the across the top of the cheek, which I'll show you guys. Right here, a little bit of Orgasm just to kind of give you a cute glow. And that's it. Real quick day look. It doesn't take much, girls. Just keep playing and blending with your makeup. Always try something different. The Too Faced right now is my new summer little fave. And I'll be working that into fall because there's a lot of cool fall colors. Thanks again, guys. Stay blissful and be good to each other. Take care.